People's Action, I obtained information about the culture, the society, and the legal system also, and I've learned a lot about community organizing. The most important part of me, this 3 weeks internship in Bloomington, and my favorite sentence was from the executive director of the Illinois People's Action, which is a good leader is somebody who is angry with what happens in their community.
Well, the word to describe it would be amazing. And I would say amazing because I got the chance to see a lot of organizations, see a lot of community organizing being done in the States. And I've got the chance to take part directly in community organizing in my internship, during my internship with Lakeview Action Coalition in Chicago. The guys over there are doing a very good job. They're really empowering people, and they're actually, I'm hoping that I will be able to carry some of their tools and fine-tune them for the Romanian realities, so that we could get more citizen participation back home too.
I am glad I was selected and given this opportunity to come to the United States and visit grassroots organizations, non-profit organizations in Toledo, Ohio, and Detroit, Michigan, and in Dearborn. Toledo is especially close to my heart since Toledo is the sister city of Szeged, the Hungarian city I live in, and I hope I was able to even strengthen this relationship between the two cities, and I'm pretty sure I learned a lot about community organizing, which I can employ in my own organization back in Szeged.
I really liked and I appreciate the role that church is playing here in the United States.
Okay.
They are really involved in the community life, and they really work on social justice topics. I'm planning to do some more stuffs on my campaign, my informing campaign regarding fracking issues. So I'm planning to improve the ways in which we try to inform people back home with regards to this topic.
My host organization help us to understand the basic of the grassroots organizing by many trainings. The goal of this training were to continually expose us to experiences within our learning zone. It means we started ask and started working together.
My experience was rewarding both at professional and personal level. So at professional level, I work with CVH, Community Voices Heard. It's an organization based in New York. They work with people on the work experience program. They work on housing issues, and they also do something really interesting, which is called participatory budgeting. At the same time, I had a really nice experience with my host, so and with the people at personal level, the people that I met. So I managed to build friendships. I was very inspired by the energy. So the energy that people put into what they want to do, into making changes in their communities, and that's something that I don't see very often in Romania. And I hope that I got my inspiration, and I hope that it will last when I'll go back home in Romania. The first thing that comes to my mind, and I think that it's the most important thing, is that I've seen it work. So I know that it works. I know that it functions, and I've seen the results. So therefore, I believe that there is a possibility for us to do that. Otherwise, I would just be talking out of out of a book.
To summarize that, actually I come to this idea while meeting many people here, and this was the most important thing for me, just to learn from the other experiences and their point of view about the community, about the involvement and their life experiences. I mean, it's a very challenging program, certainly, because you learn a lot, you met different people, you have to work with different people. Sometimes you are in the internship and basically maybe you are by yourself, you have to accommodate in different situations, challenge different placements of your internships?
I was amazed to see how people volunteer here without asking for nothing back. Um, what I will try to do in Romania is to involve retired person in volunteering the activities, so to give them the chance to help the community and also to feel themselves helpful. I can summarize this experience in a phrase.
Please do.
Speak up your mind, even if your voice shakes.
It was great to be in New York at Community Voices Heard. From the professional side, it was great to be involved in the work of such a great NGO. They've been working for more than 15 years now with people experiencing poverty, and it gave me great incentive and great practical and theoretical knowledge that I can use back home in Hungary in my work. Especially because I'm working with people on workfare, so they work on people on workfare as well. And it was great to see that they have such good leaders.
My experience in the United States was quite good, and I have a chance to meet many new people and to understand that in the United States people all help each other more than in our country, and they are work together all the time. My host organization was in Maine, Western Maine. We was involved in Obama campaign. It was quite interesting for me how people are going door to door. Maybe I can take some experience back home because in the next year we have a parliamentary election, so we can try to work to make our democracy better.
Even if I'm a social worker at home, I never work with homeless people. And there I find out that even if they are not have a home, their home is their community. At the beginning of program, I was taking notes from everything, and I have a big notebook. And at the end, they were taking notes from my experience, and they invite me to write them and to participate and to give them ideas for improve their services. I learned sentences that homeless people are not strange persons; they are only friends that we haven't met before.
I am very inspired of my experience here. I think my internship in the United States be like an answer of my dreams, because in my country, in Bulgaria, at the moment you try to provide inclusive education from all children in the school and kindergartens, but this is a very difficult. And here in the United States, I have a chance to see different experience and especially to know many colleagues and many knowledge. And now when I go back in Bulgaria, I try to realize many of these things in my practice. I see open space in the mainstream environment in the school and kindergarten. This is very important for children with disabilities, because architectural barrier is the first step to the creation inclusive environment in the schools. And I hope you have a chance to talking with Bulgarian members of the parliament and to realize this is in our law, in educational law.
It was very interesting and on the other hand surprising for me how rural areas in states in West Virginia are similar to our rural areas, and because usually we see United States as a very rich country and a lot of good and very smart people live here, but there are also little people who don't have good education and opportunity to live in good environment, and also in West Virginia, I could see a lot of unemployment in poor people. It was surprising, everything, and very inspiring.
It definitely was eyes-opening because for the first time when I was in the US, I didn't have a chance to see what I saw this time. The poverty, the social challenges that I saw, and so it was definitely, it opened my eyes in a different way. The program was good. There are things that can go better, but just like in everything. But overall, I think it was awesome. That's the word. If I were to describe the program in one word, it was, or in compound word, it would be view broadening.
I think the program is a very good idea, and why I think so is that it brings together two worlds that are very different from each other, and getting to know and having contacts throughout the other end of the world is actually very good. You know, I feel wealthier now. I'm more rich. Well, rich with culture, right? And what I like the most is that I could see the side of America that I didn't know about. It's kind of like bringing it back to earth of this whole land, because it's like any other land. If I was to summarize, I would say great exchange in all ways.